introduced this guy who I've heard all about my whole career. And it was fun because we were paralleled in two different companies, and I would hear we were talking a lot of the same people. And that's always fun because you learn more about that person through that, I think, just talking to others. And all they had was just good things to say. You don't know Nick, Nick is this, and Nick is that, and all these really positive things about Nick Sarnicola. And I remember thinking, well, that'd be good if that was all true. So I met him. Let me tell you something. This guy is very sharp. He's smart. He's articulate. He's driven. He's creative. He's a leader from every regard. He only finds the leadership edge in all this dialogue. It's very powerful to watch him go, folks. We're very blessed to have him as our president. He's a dad. Just a fun guy, makes it all fun at the same time, which is a good quality in a human being to make that hard work fun. He does that. So with that, folks, why don't you just give a nice welcome to Nick Sarnicola. Nick, you're on, man. Pleasure to introduce you today, bud.
Hey, awesome. Thank you so much from our Chief Visionary Officer, Ron. Ron, I appreciate you, brother. I love working with you. For those that you guys don't know, Ron himself has built international companies over decades, hundreds of product launches, father, musician. He's done billion plus, maybe 2+ in sales. So fantastic sales leader, entrepreneur, and visionary, and grateful to have him as one of our executives. Tonight, this is our North American Shopley Snapshot. So if you're logging in here this evening, you're a guest of somebody's, maybe you're one of our affiliates looking to learn more information, or maybe you just got thrown on here and you don't know what the heck you're thrown on here before. Either way, I've got a fantastic panel with me tonight. 3 amazing ladies. Let's go ahead and ladies, tell them who you are, where you're from, maybe what you do in your traditional career, so that everyone can get a little comfortable with you before we dive in here today. Who do I got today? Rhonda, go ahead.
Rhonda Lucero out of Lincoln, Nebraska, and I am a full-time realtor, but I've been in referral marketing for many, many, many years. It's how I met my amazing spouse, and I'm just super excited to be here.
Welcome. Mom, grandma as well?
Mom and grandma, yes, that's me.
Christy.
All right, I'm Christy Brandon. I have been in the social sharing playing field for over 30 years, and I'm a mom, a wife, a Grammy, all the things. And this is what I do. This is my last dance, and I can't wait. I can't wait.
Stacy V.
Hi guys, I am Stacy Vasilovich. I'm from the West Coast, from Fresno, California, and I'm a traditional business owner. My husband and I have owned a couple different traditional businesses in the last 2 decades together, and we have been in the direct sales MLM market for about 10 years, and we're excited to be here. I've got 2 little boys, 1 special needs, and I love this industry and I love this kind of selling because of what it offers, the freedom for so many families.
Awesome. So we got a great panel for all of you guys, and we're going to talk about Shopley this evening. We're going to spend about maybe 25 minutes or so giving you guys a snapshot of who we are. And make no mistake about it, we're talking today about a business vehicle. We're talking about how you can put more money into your family's economy, into your household. How do you upgrade education? How do you upgrade lifestyle? How do you get some time back? How do you contribute more? Maybe get rid of one of those jobs. Whatever your reason why might be, we're going to offer you that vehicle to achieve that reason. And, it's a very unique vehicle, and it's based around the idea of commerce. And I want to go back in time, let's say 120 years ago, where the idea of commerce back then was very decentralized compared to today. Today, commerce is very centralized. Back then, very decentralized. You walk down Main Street, you look to the left, there's a hat maker, the locksmith, the dressmaker, the grocer, all the different things that that you had on that main street, and they were all business owners. But recently, over the last 20 years, everything became extremely centralized. I can think of 5 companies that 13 of the richest 35 people are all connected to these 5 companies: Walmart, Amazon, Alibaba, Facebook, and Google. And you might say, well, what does Facebook and Google have to do with commerce? Well, how about Facebook ads? There's a reason why Zuckerberg has an 80,000 square foot bunker house being built in Hawaii. How about Google AdWords, right? With the advent of, let's say, ChatGPT, I think all of us now know over the last 20 years how much Google really wasn't giving us the right answers. It was giving us the answers that were paid for the most, right? Because it's just like, that's what pay-per-click is. So we've gone through this process of centralization of commerce. And I want to talk to you guys tonight about Shopley, which we call decentralized commerce, and not from a blockchain perspective, but just bringing the power from a central authority back to many different organizations or individuals For us, it's building an ecosystem. It's saying, okay, ecosystem, how do we, hang on one second, guys. I pulled up the wrong slide deck. Give me a second here for that. Minimize. How did that happen? All right. Because we're recording this, I'm purposely pausing because I can dive back into the recording here in just a second. That was very strange. Okay. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Oh, it is the right one. Okay. It was just clicked on the last slide. Okay, so I'm going to dive back in here, gang. So when we talk about decentralized commerce, we don't talk about decentralized commerce from a blockchain perspective. We talk about it from a perspective of kind of bringing power from one central figure or one central authority, back to people, or in our case, back to business owners, back to people that want to make sales or make income. And that's what we mean by decentralized commerce. And here's an idea of our ecosystem. Team builders, people that love to build teams, recruit, develop, have little communities. Vendors, business owners, brands, small businesses, medium business, people that are representing products or services, or how about e-learning, course creators. And then lastly, the top one, they're influencers, meaning people who use social media to make sales. And we are put right in the heart. We're building this ecosystem right in the heart of this idea of social commerce. Now, social commerce is really simple. Using social media, personal social media, not Facebook ads or ads on your Instagram. I mean, using your personal profile to post about something you love, to make a transaction, to talk about a product that you love, a supplement that you love, an eye serum that you love, and to make a transaction and make money. That's social commerce. Did you know social commerce will be a $1 trillion industry next year, 2025? Or if you're watching this, it might be already 2025. It's going to be $1 trillion industry from nothing over the last few years. And guys, there's only 9 $1 trillion industries. This is going to be one of the first $10 trillion industries ever. How are you going to get a piece of it? You're already making people money. How are you, your family, your children, your little ecosystem at your house, how are you going to plant yourself in social commerce and get a piece of it for yourself? This is an idea of what social commerce looks like as an ecosystem. And it's nothing more than users, AKA everyone with a profile, channeling through influencers, creators, and resellers, down to small brands and into platforms. Well, guess what? Shoply is a platform. We're utilizing influencers and creators, people like you and me, people that are posting every day, to connect small brands into our platform called Shoply. So the information that you guys are seeing, so the information that I'm going over right now, guys, this is all from Accenture, a $250 billion consulting company. But if that idea of social commerce and being $1 trillion industry doesn't strike you as interesting, how about this? This is global breaking news. It happened within the last couple months, and this has to do with one of the most valuable companies in the world declaring a global partnership with an, $400 billion company called TikTok. Basically, Amazon has said this: social commerce and live commerce, people going live and talking about supplements, talking about products that they love, people going live, talking about products or ideas or services or courses or whatever that they love, and doing it on social media is creating so much revenue that Amazon's revenue is going backwards, and their only answer for it is, if we can't beat them, join them. Here's the press release of Amazon announcing that they're partnering globally with TikTok and Pinterest. Ladies, how crazy is it? Just a quick check, and we're going to go bring you on in a second. How crazy like Amazon, as big as it is, utilizing TikTok and Pinterest for a global partnership. What were your thoughts on that announcement when you heard that announcement?
Well, it's proof of concept, right? It's proof that you're going in the right direction, and the trends that you're seeing are validated by people that have incredibly smart individuals driving the future behavior of that company. And so if they're going there, if they see it, we're in the right place.
Well said. And here's what's happened with three people. Just that we pulled this off the internet. Just say, okay, what can happen with live commerce? How big can social commerce be? You know, maybe you're a really successful business person watching this. Maybe you're a very successful salesperson watching this. Well, mega influencers out there, such as Stormy Steele, she's been clocked at $1 million on a TikTok shop in one day. Guys, that's $1 million in one day with her cell phone, with her laptop. One platform, $1 million in a day. How about this? This is $13.7 million in a week. That's on track to do $60 million in a month. This is why that's important to me. My biggest month ever as a global entrepreneur. I had 117,000 salespeople, 19 different countries. I did 66 million in a month, 117,000 people. This woman did 13.7 million in a week, on track to do 60 million in a month. By herself, with some lights and a laptop and a cell phone and a platform. How about Lee? Lee decided to go out there and do $1.7 billion in sales in a half a day. A half a day. A half a day. Rhonda, Christy, when you saw this, like these stats right here, like what did your mind do when you saw these stats? What's possible in live commerce?
Well, literally for me, it's just been, I was just blown. I mean, my mind is just blown. And having three children, 30, 28, and 21, knowing how much time they spend on these types of platforms and knowing that 2 out of 3 of my children are social influencers, I thought, holy cow, if these people can do it, anybody can do it. Because if you look at them, like, they're not anybody special, right? Like, they have that following, they have the gift of gab, they're getting on there. But the reality is that we can all learn how to do that. And at 55, I'm learning how to do it, and I'm really excited. So if they can do it, I can do it too.
Exactly. And here's a good thing. Those are mega influencers. We at Shopley are not looking for mega influencers. We're not here to say, hey, you're a mega influencer, sign up with us. We're looking for nano influencers, which is people with 1,000 to 10,000 followers. Why? You got the most engagement, you're the most authentic, your niche, meaning the stuff you talk about, the people that follow you want to hear you talk about that. And by the way, if you're not a nano influencer, that's okay. That means you're a nada influencer, N-A-D-A. You're nada, you got no followers, you got a small following. We want you. We'll teach you, we'll educate you, we'll coach you. We want you as well. Christy, let me bring you in there. You've been in that nano influencer category and you've had lots of engagement. You're so authentic. People love you. You make money, you make transactions. Talk about how a nano influencer out there, or even a nada influencer, could be successful with us.
Well, what I love is you see the mega, you see them all usually sharing the same things, right? You're scrolling and they're sharing the same products. And when you look at the nano, they're choosing what they want to show, and they're more, I think they're more authentic. And I love watching those videos because I'm like, she's there for 3 seconds and I'm, dropping a pen when I'm trying to show something, but it's all about authenticity, period. That's what people want to see. And yes, people will want to see me drop something, or people want to see me with no makeup, which is fine, but it's just being that unapologetically authentic. I think in nano, that's where they can capture more of an audience, more of a following, not just an audience, but a following and relationship and friendship and just that community, period.
So you think anybody, even if they're not this highly trained, well-polished, mega influencer, celebrity influencer, macro influencer, micro influencer, do you think we can make them some money here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. From nada to nano to mega.
Good. And, for those of you guys that are already actual, like maybe you're already a nano influencer or micro or more, you've got some, knowledge of this idea. Well, guess what? Here's why people are choosing us. Number one is unlimited offers. We're building a community, an ecosystem where the marketplace will have eventually thousands of vendors with tens of thousands of offers, and you'll be able to tap into that every single day. You'll be able to come back or multiple times a day. You'll be able to come and tap into these offers, which is pretty darn cool. Or guess what? if you're there and you don't see a vendor category or a vendor that you want, you can go get that vendor. You can bring the vendor onto the platform and you can get paid for that as well. Not to mention, there's 100% incentive opportunity with Shoply. We want you to go find the vendors that offer the direct bonus. So if One Wipe offers a direct bonus that you like, great, sell it. If You're Worth It offers you a direct bonus you like, great, sell it. If Vi does, or Vitality, or the Trim Rocks product, if you like that a direct bonus, go for it. If Stellamar does, knock yourself out. And if they don't, you can go find vendors, bring them onto the platform. You can put together deals with them, and you can get paid for bringing those vendors on the platform. Here's an interesting one, influencers. How many of you guys are great influencers? You do partnerships with companies. You go live. You make videos. You make content. You make stories. It's awesome. It's funny. It's converting. And then 50 other influencers call that company. They take your content, your scripts. You can't trademark any of that stuff. And now they're cutting into your market share with the vendor that you did a deal with. Well, with Shoply, you're not trying to block out those other influencers. You're inviting them, because we'll actually pay you to bring on other affiliates or influencers, educate them, teach them, and help them win and succeed, which is pretty stinking cool. So, Stace, you obviously know a lot of influencers out there in the world. You run across a lot. What are you seeing that they're kind of liking or catching on to? Even though it's our early stages, we're just getting going. What are you seeing that they're liking?
It's the lack of having to do the juggling act, right? So affiliates right now, in the landscape that they're in, they have to negotiate their own brand deals. They have to go out and find them, curate them, have them visible for their audience. And with Shoply, it's a one-stop shop for them. They can find multiple products, they share one link, they share one product at a time, and they don't have to go hunting and do a new contract, a new brand deal, a new negotiations. Because for the people that aren't mega influencers, they don't have a legal team. They don't have all those things to help them navigate through that. So this is an entry-level point that is transparent, it's easy for them to understand, and they feel like they're not potentially being taken advantage of because they don't know the industry.
Or an agency. They don't got to go find an agency and have this agency take 30% off every deal they do. So a lot of great reasons why people are picking us, and we're early. Like, we're only a couple months old. The platform's only a couple months old. I'm going to show you guys just really briefly our beta marketplace, so you guys get an idea here in the US what it is we're doing right now. We got vendor spotlights here at the top of the marketplace, trending categories if you want to search by category. As an influencer, this is you as an affiliate, as an influencer, going through the site, clicking on different categories, getting introduced to the new vendors, checking out the best sellers, checking out the courses, the newest courses that just hit. Ron, I know you're huge on the idea of education, course creation. What does it mean to you to be able to represent course creators and sell their content all over the world?
Well, obviously, just what I believe in. There's different departments or different areas or different types of courses that we can take. But the fact is that if we're not, learning, what's out there, how are we going to grow as an individual or as a business? So when it comes to the course creators, somebody like me, it's like, if there's something that I want on there, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go grab those people and I'm going to bring them to Shoply. And then I'm going to grab my team and I'm going to say, hey, we're going to go all do this together. And that's what's really cool about it, is that I can come in from different sides, whether it's the bringing in the vendors or bringing in the team. And I like to do it all.
Man, course creation e-learning is going to be a 600 something billion dollar industry, 600 billion in the next 5 to 10 years. Hello. As a business person, you can sell people's courses worldwide, and we're going to have the courses for you to pick from. Here's one of our good brands. This is Bell & Caprice. I want to give you an example of how this would work. You're looking through different products, or maybe, you decide that you want to get an ambassador pack of, you really like this brand, Bell & Caprice. So you say, okay, let me find Bell & Caprice ambassador pack, influencer pack. You click on that, and, you pay a couple $100 because you want one of everything. You want to be fully loaded here. Here's their influencer package. It's a $363 package. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different products in it. And it says, hey, we're going to give you an $82 direct bonus or if you buy one. So now you're down to net $260. But now you got these, I think I said around 15 different products that you're using, you're trying, you're demoing, but now you're selling those products every day through social media. You could do it in person too. You can do it in person, you can do it over the phone, but obviously the world has shifted towards live commerce, social commerce. So, Chrissy, tell me a little bit about, have you bought some Bell and Capri? By the way, I don't know if you have. I'm just throwing out there. If you haven't, that's okay. You have.
I have.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm trying to find my upper lip. So I'm trying to get there. I'm using the lip plumper. Yes, and I have, and I love the fact that I can go on to Shoply and just see everything and be able to choose whatever I want. And I love that influencer pack because it does give you something to unbox and to show. And I could show, that's 15 days. I mean, you have the little glove there too. That's 15 days of me showing a new product for that company, and how great it is for that company to be able to come on here and know that there's going to be, I'm going to call it the army of affiliates and influencers who are willing to try it. And that's what makes Shoply different from everyone else, because we get to choose. And I, like you said, I don't have to call a company and try to get a contract to do it's right there, and I can choose. Oh, now you're bringing Bo on too. Yeah,
I'll bring Bo. Stacy, I know Bo's your guy. So here's a hair regrowth kit, for example. So guys, check this out. So you as an influencer, as an affiliate, Bo is actually going to teach you right here in this video. In fact, our whole platform very shortly, every vendor will have a place you can go to get education and teaching about how to sell their products. But Bo's like, all right, you want a hair regrowth kit? You can sell one of these and get a $60 bonus, $61 bonus every single time you sell one. So now imagine here, let's say you're a guy out there. Let's say your wife bought you this and it's working. So you decide to just start talking about it, and now you sell to other guys out there who need a hair regrowth kit. You end up selling 3 or 4 of these a week. Now you're making $1,000 extra a month talking about something that you love. Stace, talk to me about Bo or any of the vendors. I'll kick it over to you.
No, what I love about the platform that we have is that there's education on the platform. So when it makes it so easy for the affiliates, for the influencers to organically share the things that they see, because you have the experts, the vendor, the brand that's telling you the things that will happen, what you need to know. So it makes your job so easy. And then if you're like Christy, you've ordered the products and then you can demo them yourself. So it makes what you're doing not feel inorganic and make it hard. We're trying to make things as easy as possible for all of you, for all of us, to just be able to share. Your network wants to know what you're doing. Your friends, your family, they ask you for recommendations all the time. We just don't clock it, right? We don't always remember and realize we're telling people things all the time. The movies we saw, the food we ate, the sunset that we saw, we're selling people all the time on the things we love. So
and you're posting it to your social media. So for example, we have links for you guys. I just posted the Facebook logo. It pulled up Bo's hair regrowth kit. I just put, I love this kit. If I hit share, it's immediately posting to my Facebook. I can share it back to my stories. I can push it over to my Instagram. So we're giving you guys these tools that you can run with. And I know a bunch of people, they're like, well, you know what? Starting a business and having a side gig, I don't have the money for this, or I can't afford that, or all the different excuses. Well, let's get rid of those excuses. How about free? Can you afford free? Because if you can afford free, you're in the game, because we'll allow you to start for free as a free affiliate, no excuses. You should be, in 10 minutes from now, you all should be signed up with us as at least a free affiliate. Those of you guys that want to earn more, make more, build more, grow more, I'm going to show you a couple other ways to get started with this in a second. But everyone who enters Shoply, we are a SaaS model, software as a service. It's a global SaaS platform. Everybody buys a license and everybody buys a subscription or pays for a subscription. The license that an affiliate buys is free. Their subscription is $10 a month. You get access to unlimited offers, unlimited direct bonuses, ongoing customer attribution, which means let's say you get a customer who says, hey, I want to use the everyday drops. They order the everyday drops, you got a direct bonus. But let's say that same customer came back without you telling them to come back. And they bought the reaction drops right here. You're going to get paid a second time when they buy those reaction drops. Let's say they come back a third time and say, I want to use the AQ face serum, Dr. AQ's face serum. You get paid a third direct bonus. You've only referred them to us once. You don't even know they've gone back. Pretty cool. And we're going to give you guys over $900 in free courses. There's our e-learning section, which are paid courses, but our best course creators, they go into a section called Shopley University. We'll talk about it in a moment. And you're going to get over $900 in free courses to teach you how to do this. I don't remember where I left off with you ladies, but is there a reason why somebody shouldn't closing this part out? I brought you guys in throughout, but if one of you guys want to speak to the power of becoming a free affiliate here and address any of the excuse that might be in somebody's heart, go for it.
All I'm going to say is that every single person you know shops online. I mean, come on, literally, my 91-year-old grandmother shops online. So, you know, if you become an affiliate and it's free, and then you start paying because you're going to start sharing it with your 91-year-old grandmother or your neighbor or your friend. I'm telling you guys, like, I made a Facebook post and said, when was the last thing that you purchased online and what website did it? Like, you know, 100 comments. So why would you not become an affiliate for free and share a link to one of those products that resonates with you? I like have a million different ones here, right here. Like I have the Bella Capri lip gloss right here, right? It's just, it's actually anti-stupid information. I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Hit it. I love it. Well, for those of you guys, like I said, that want more, that want to put some more in, that want to get some more out, there's some greater opportunities beyond just the free affiliate side. Let's talk about those. If you are out there and you're a team builder type person, you're used to building teams, you like recruiting, you like building culture, you like training and teaching, well, guess what? The direct sales industry has been crashing for the last several years and will continue to go backwards because of the gig economy and the social media influencer marketplace. What we're doing with Shopley is we're bringing these worlds together. We're bringing a home for team builders, a home for social media influencers, a home for vendors, and we're allowing you to tap into a platform of purposes. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I know that Christy's purpose is different than Rhonda's, and Rhonda's is different than Stacy's, and Stacy's is different than mine. So when you're building a team, you can actually curate or you can recruit your own products, your own services, and your own courses for you and your team to sell. So right now, we probably because we had ladies on today, or maybe that heavy female conversation, but maybe you're a guy out there, you're like, I ain't lip plumping nothing. Great. Why don't you just go find like some really heavy personal growth courses you love, leadership, sales, closings, whatever, hunting, I don't care. Why don't you tap into the fitness equipment or the automotive side or whatever it might be and build a team that matches your purpose? See, this isn't about a certain type of person. It's about matching the vendors up to who you are and the team that you want to build with the courses that you want to sell and the services you want to provide. Well, Nick, you don't have them yet. Fair enough. Go find them. Because if you go recruit those vendors and you bring those vendors onto the marketplace, you bring them aboard, you're going to make a vendor development bonus that works much like a royalty, that every time there's a transaction that happens, whether you sell it or your team sells that product or not, you're going to get paid every single time. And by the way, you can build this team across the globe. We are available in every country, but we're not exploding in every country yet. That's an important distinction. We have a 5-phase process for every single marketplace out there, and each marketplace is in a different phase. So you can bring us a country. You could bring us a leader in a country. You could bring us the vendor and the leader in a country. You could launch your own market and own country inside of Shopley that we're not even at yet. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. Chrissy, you're a huge team builder. Tell us about the upside of being a team builder with us here.
Well, what I love is everyone, you always hear about them being like an independent contractor, an independent consultant. And Yes, they are independent, but what makes it different here, we're an ecosystem where we're feeding each other's success. And yes, community, we cheer each other on, but building a team, because there's a home for everyone. So if someone wants to come in and be that nada and become a nano, they can come in for free as an affiliate. Or if someone says, well, I've built teams before, but I've been through that. Well, let's try it again. Let's go have fun with it, because what do you have to lose? Nothing. It's one of those, why, when someone says why not? But the team building aspect is something, Shopley has something that no other company does. Again, we have a home for everybody to share what they want, but we also have the aspect of that community bonus. And that's something I love. I mean, you talked about when we bring on our favorite products and we can influence Shopley to bring on those products. But when you can be part of a community bonus with everything that everybody's doing for Shopley, for themselves, for their team, everyone wins. There's nothing better. And I've never been a part of a company that everybody wins like that.
And I love the marriage of it all. It's like, you can be a TikTok shop builder, keep being one, but you can't build a team. You can go live on Facebook with whatever, you can go represent any product you want to go represent straight to a vendor outside of platforms, but you can't build a team. You can't find products all around the world, sell those products. You can't build teams all around the world. Like, we have got the best of everything here in one place. The only thing we got going against us is it's early. We got to go build it. We're only a couple months old. And that's a great thing for team builders out there that recognize what that means. And one of the coolest pieces of what we do for you as a team builder, or for you as a NADA influencer, or a NADA entrepreneur, or a NADA gig economy person, is Shopley University. So what's Shopley University? It's taking our best course creators who are absolute authorities, experts, multimillionaires in their specific category, where they give us a free version of different courses to teach you, because they hope that you'll go pay for their other courses. I think that's pretty cool that they'll give you $1,000 free course, a $500 free course, a $300 free course, and you get all these free courses because you join Shopley, because they know when you go through that course on precise AI strategies or brand building or unboxing or team building or leadership, that you're going to want to go through their other courses. And that's just a reciprocal relationship. Stacey, I know you're huge on Shopley University. I know you like some of the folks that we've got on board. What's the value of Shopley University to someone that's joining us as a team builder or as a free affiliate?
Well, the value is that you're getting an education piece that you can't get in college. You can't go and get a traditional diploma at a university anymore that will help you scale in an e-commerce space. The world is moving too fast. Traditional education is being outpaced. And so the ability for you to be able to come into a business like this, get the training that you need from the very, very newest person to scale all the way up to a mega influencer, because that's who you guys have gotten to be training everybody. And the ability to override all of that, and you're getting those courses for free. It's a model inversion that this industry has never seen before. And it's going to change the way that people are learning. And it's already e-learning is already outpacing so many industries, because people are recognizing that that's where the world's going. And in an instant, you can learn something. In an instant, you can have a course in your lap, sitting there in your pajamas, drinking a glass of wine on a Saturday night, learning all about the things that you never learned in school. And so it's going to be huge, and it's going to be an amazing vertical for those that embrace it.
Thank you so much. So guys, what are the two last licenses for people that want to build a team? Well, one is Influencer, $530 a month, Influencer Pro, $840 a month. What's the differences? Well, first of all, you do get everything an affiliate gets as an influencer and an Influencer Pro, but an influencer now gets to build a team across the globe. They get access to the community bonus that Christy mentioned a moment ago, which is the entire company coming together, generating revenue, generating sales. And the more successful it is over the years to come, the more successful you are. You're getting over $4,000 in free courses. Shopley University is dynamic. Every single month, we're adding new courses. And then Influencer Pro. You get everything an influencer and affiliate does, but now you get to maximize every aspect of our incentive plan. The highest level of incentives is maximized through this particular license. Not to mention, this license gets to bring on other vendors. They go through a vendor development certification, get to bring on other vendors, and you will also tap into up to $10,000 in free courses from top millionaires in every category who are contributing to our Shopley University. So, closing thoughts here, connect with us. Shopley Partners on YouTube. Also, here's our Telegram link. Get LinkedIn so you can get all the information, see what we're sharing, see what's getting pushed out. Hundreds of videos on Shopley University, all kinds of links, updates, and information on our Telegram link. And, lastly, ask yourself, what is it that we're doing that's so unique compared to every other marketplace out there? We have physical products, digital products, e-commerce, services. We allow our vendors to launch their own affiliate channel off our software. You can bring other vendors onto the platform and get a business development bonus, a vendor development bonus off every transaction. We're in every country and we can go to every country because we're a SaaS platform. We own the merchant processor, and the list goes on and on. Ladies, once around, Rhonda, Christy, Stacy, 30 seconds or less. What's your closing thoughts?
Well, first of all, I know, the three guys and the owner of the company created billions and billions of sales across the world, right? I mean, Nick Sarnicola, the president himself, has created nearly 75 millionaires, and I'm one of those. And I'm telling you that it had to be something very, very special for me to come out of retirement. And I know that Shopley is it. I've never seen anything like this before. We can take the nada influencer or somebody that has hardly any friends on social media to the big time influencer, combine everything together, have a community and ecosystem where everybody wins. And that's what I want. I want something where everybody can win.
Chrissy.
And for me, being in it for over 30 years, I've met a lot of people who've built huge teams who are facing that roadblock right now of where the industry is. I am so excited that I'm going to be able to help them get back their mojo, right? I'm going to help them get back, get their groove back, because that's kind of what Shopley's doing. We're ahead of the game. One of the things that you haven't said, Nick, that I love, because you said it when I first met you, if Shopley, or if Amazon and TikTok Shop got together with your favorite MLM and made a baby, it's Shopley. And we're all on there. I mean, we're going to have triplets, and it is so exciting to know that I'm going to be able to help more people that I've come in contact with and who I've seen be successful but have lost it all, get it again, period.
Let's go, Octo Mom. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Stace.
Oh Lord.
No, if you guys think about all the problems in all the different industries that they've referenced, and you solved all those issues, you solved all those little problems, whether it was, in an MLM space, you can't have social media influencers because you're trying to make them into something they aren't. In the network marketing space, your market share decreases, you have no global expansion. Amazon needs something like a TikTok shop to be successful. We're solving every single one of those problems. When you find a company that can solve that many problems, you're going to hit a home run with that company, because problems that can be solved are companies that make billions of dollars. And you look at anything out there, and that's the reason why those companies are successful. And you have the chance to be there at the very, very beginning. If Amazon you had an opportunity to be one of the pioneers of Amazon, would you say no 20 years later? You wouldn't, because you now know what you don't know. And now we're showing you something similar to that and giving you the opportunity to be one of the first ones. So I would highly, highly suggest that you don't say no to something like this.
Thank you so much, Stacey. It was a perfect transition. Guys, this is an image from the book called Crossing the Chasm. It's one of the most important marketing books in the last 30 years. It's quoted in every technology company around for the last 15 or 20 years. And I want you all to know that we are here. We are right here with our people that are saying this: I have to be the first to try this business model. Hey, if you're a skeptic, no problem. We'll come get you in 5 years. If you're conservative, no problem. We'll come get you in 4 years. If you're pragmatic, no problem. We'll be for you in 3 years. If you're a visionary, and by the way, if you're a visionary, I disagree with the word. It probably should be here. Maybe an enthusiast is there. But if you're that second group, no problem. We'll be there to you guys in a year. Right now, I need the folks that are pioneers, they're innovators, the first 2.5%. They're the people that said, I have to be the first, I have to be the first. Christy had to be the first, Rhonda had to be the first, Stacy had to be the first, I had to be the first. None of us could deny this business model, the ability to unite social media influencing, e-commerce, vendors, small brands, medium brands, team builders, global scale, do it all in one place. The ability to complete that vision, it's a huge vision, it's a difficult vision, it's a monster vision. So what are we missing? You. We're missing you. Well, Nick, I'm not a major influencer. Good. We don't need you to be. Are you posting? Perfect. If you're posting, you're ready. Well, I've never posted before. Okay, well, a little bit longer. It might take a little longer. But if you're posting and you've been posting, you know how I know you have been? Because my mom's 72 and that lady is all up in everybody's business on Facebook. I see her everywhere. So I know you're fine. I know you can do this. It's time for you to start making money with that laptop and with that phone, putting it to work on all that noise that you're making on social media. Quit hesitating, quit waiting. There's no perfect moments. There's no perfect dates, but there is the perfect opportunity. It's right here. Join for free, become an influencer pro. We don't care. Just get back with the person that put you on this tonight. Let them know. I'm an affiliate. I'm an influencer. I'm an influencer pro. Or if business is not for you, hey, be a customer of somebody that put you on this platform. Bezos is rich enough, y'all. Bezos, I get it. You're going to spend $1 less to go buy it from Bezos. Buy it from a friend. Support somebody building a sales organization who's supporting a small business owner, a medium-sized business owner that they're bringing to Shopley. That's what we're doing. We're bringing some of that money back from Zuckerberg and Larry Page and the Walmart family. It's time for small businesses, medium businesses, and the average person to rise again and tap into that ecosystem. Thank you so much for your time. Our Zoom's officially over. Good luck to y'all. Look forward to seeing you on Shopley. Goodbye, everybody.